On page 10 of Tales of the Blairwood Ghoul, we get a page-long summary of the creative process for this arc. I knew I wanted to give Erma a pet, so my first idea was going to be a dead animal that she thought was alive. She would drag it around and weird people out with it. I ended up going against it because I felt it was a one-note joke. Next, I thought Cyrus could be a big monstrous beast that destroyed everything in its path. Even though I didn't use the idea, I did hide the design somewhere in these stories. I ended up settling on a... well, if I told you I would be giving away a big reveal, so let's move on to the main course. The next feature starts off fairly simple, with Erma asking about getting a pet, before Mom, her name is Emiko by the way, reminds her of last time. However, Emiko decides to discuss it with Dad, named Sam by the way, that she's found an alternative. And probably because, well, Erma is gonna raise hell. Speaking of raising hell, the lament configuration is here. It would explain this strip, though it makes me wonder if this has any relation. Probably not. Anyway, the family takes a trip to the vet where they can browse their selection of freaky creatures and not so subtle references. It doesn't work out, so they resort to one last stop. Seems legit. Oh, didn't even notice that. Erma takes a look while Sam questions for the catch, and I guess Sam has never seen people give animals away for free? Odd considering he lives with two apparitions, so you think he would probably be a bit more open-minded to stuff like this, but at the same time, I don't really see eye to eye with this lady either. Well, you look at me and my wagon and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. We've hardly known you for one strip and you haven't done anything, so yeah, I guess I don't really get this, just for a different reason than Sam. Okay, let's move on. Erma finally picks out one. I don't know what breed he is, but hey, his name is Cyrus, which is a play off of the name Osiris, an Egyptian god, so a breed you can commonly find in Egypt? I don't know, maybe it's the same kind as Frankenweenie. And we end off with one final stretch. That joke was so lame. I don't really have too much to say about Erma's pet, Cyrus. He's just a dog. Now, yeah, he does contribute some humor in a few strips and even gets a funny solo act every once in a while, but for the most part he's just a dog. I'd call him a novelty. Personally, I find Erma with cats more compelling. Though I still got some laughs out of this, and I'll always appreciate that. Next up, we'll be taking a look at Trick or Treat. Until then, thanks for your time.